Folks, the unthinkable has happened, and it's not really too unbelievable. It's not really too unthinkable, but for me, it is unthinkable, and it is. I have gotten stronger, progressed in strength, which is what you're supposed to do when you're in the gym, but lost muscle mass. You see this? You see me doing these cable side delt flies? So right here, and I'm not like displaying my strength here, but right here, my muscle mass have decreased. But for the last month, I've been progressing on all my lifts. Right here, I'm smaller, less muscle mass compared to back then. This was earlier this summer. I shouldn't say earlier this summer. This was last year because it's January 9th as the time I'm recording this video. This was last summer, 2025. And during the fall, actually. This was actually during the fall. Not as strong. I was progressing in strength. I was getting my strength up back then. But my muscle mass was greater. But I was not as strong back then in these videos as I am here in this video. Now, this is due to a whole lot of things, but the key is you got to change your diet if this is happening to you, which is what I'm going to do. This was somewhat unintentional. Some of it was intentional because I had just been focusing on strength gain and not so much muscle building over the last almost a month. So I have shrunken in size. My weight, I've even gained weight. So back there in this video, I'm 174 pounds. In this video right here that you see me in, I'm 180 pounds. So that's about 5 pounds increase. Sometimes I'm 180, sometimes I'm 181. So between 5 to 6 or 7 pounds increase, I'm bigger. But as you can see, I don't look bigger and I'm not as muscular, but my strength is up. I'm going to record some videos soon, actually in the next couple of days, of my recent strength gains because I'm going to be maxing out on a couple of my lifts, bench press, squat, and so on. But what this means is when you gain strength, which is what you want to do when you're in fitness, you want to keep increasing your strength, but you don't see your muscle mass increasing, means you got to start changing your diet. And there are other factors that can affect this too. So one, and this is all happening to me, so I'm about to lay this out because I'm currently going to correct these imbalances and these mistakes that I'm making. And still progress the strength like I've been doing, but also bring my physique back, bring the muscularity back that I had. Get them both, because we all want both. We want to be strong and muscular, not just one or the other. So the one thing that you need to do, if you don't see muscle development, even though you're getting stronger and you're working out all the time consistently, is you need to first focus on your diet. Two, if your sleep is off or if your sleep quality is not as good, you need to fix that too. Those are my top two things, problems and issues right now. Now, as for the diet, the food, a lot of that about not building the physique you want, even though you're working out, not building the amount of muscle you want, despite how much effort you're putting in, is going to be from not having the right things in your diet. This is going to be protein, carbs, and calories, and type of protein, carbs, and calories that you're putting into yourself, along with if you're balancing your diet with fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, all those kind of things. A lot goes into your diet. Now, the difference between this back then when I was weaker but more muscular and now right here when I'm stronger but with a less muscular physique is the type of food that I've been eating. It's been making me gain weight, but it doesn't show in my physique. It doesn't bring out the muscularity in my body. And it increases your body fat percentage a little bit too, which is going to hide the muscles that you do have, making you look not as jacked as you should look. This means you want to stay away from things like processed food and sugary beverages and food also. Sugary foods. Let me start with sugary beverages. I've been binge drinking this juice by Welch's, which contains high fructose corn syrup and a lot of sugar. Tastes good, quenches my thirst, but this is a type of juice that you want to stay away from. Juice with sugar is fine, but if it contains a high amount of sugar, that's going to be a problem. If it contains high fructose corn syrup, that's going to be a no from healthy beverages. High fructose corn syrup is one of the most unhealthy ingredients, I should say, in beverages that you can drink. So that is something that can contribute to having a soft body, even if you're working out and getting stronger. That's the same goes for pop. Pop is no different. Pop is a lot of times even worse than a lot of sugary juices that are out there. And then going to the food, now I've been eating a lot of processed food for several reasons. One, because I've been busier and so I need something quick to eat. Two, because I'm lazy from being busier, so I'm tired and I don't feel like cooking as much as I have been lately, as much as I have been in the past. So I've been taking shortcuts and eating a lot of processed food. And by processed food, I mean things like frozen pot pies, chicken pot pies, which is highly processed, hot dogs, which is quick and easy, sausage links, bratwurst, canned biscuits you can buy from the grocery store. Those will all put size on you, and they will make you bigger. But and you can even gain a little muscle from that too, but you will gain fat from that also. And due to your increased fat gain, you will still get stronger because when your body has a surplus of carbs, calories, when you're in a calorie surplus, whether the calories are healthy or unhealthy, I want to state that again, you will still be able to gain muscle easy. But if those calories are unhealthy, yeah, you'll gain muscle. You'll get stronger because of the sheer weight gain that you are gaining, but you will gain a lot of fat as well. And on top of that, it comes with a number of health benefits. Did I just say health benefits? What? Health issues, health problems is what I meant to say. You won't see health issues and problems immediately from eating processed food, unhealthy calories and carbs, but from long-term usage, from long-term eating and consumption of those unhealthy calories and carbs, you're going to see eventual health issues and health problems, not benefits like I accidentally said before. And especially the younger you are, the better your chances are of being able to maintain your same lifestyle while eating unhealthy. The older you get, of course, the harder it is to basically stay healthy eating unhealthy food. But whatever the case, all this unhealthy food, processed food, sugar, you can still get stronger as long as you keep the right things in your diet. I'm not saying eat only this. If you're still eating the right amount of protein, good protein, healthy fats, carbs, having fruits and vegetables in your diet, eating the right type of carbs, and keeping your macros in check, and you're adding in unhealthy and processed food on top of that, you will still have health issues long term, but you will still get bigger and you will still gain muscle and you'll still get stronger. But your body will look flabbier, will look softer, will look weaker. You won't look as muscular. And as a result of not looking as muscular, you will not look bigger. That's the point of this video. This is to show you the difference between eating healthy and unhealthy. Even when while eating unhealthy, you're still working out like crazy and you're still getting stronger in the gym, which is what I've been doing currently for the last, at this point, I say month and a half. You will still suffer some consequences in your physique. So now I got to make some changes because I'm tired of not looking as jacked while still getting stronger. And that's what's been really keeping me like going, is the fact that I have been increasing my strength, but I can't do this anymore. Now I'm tired and not having enough time in my day, but I got to start getting my schedule more disciplined and I got to start making time. So the moral of this story is you got to make sure that your diet is on point if you want your physique to look good, if you want it to look phenomenal, the ideal physique that you want. The diet makes a huge difference. This goes to show you that diet plays a big role in working out. It matters more than you think it does, rather than just worrying about lifting and not focusing on your diet and sleep for that matter.